So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, the Myth. And they will enjoy a reach advantage. Up against them, Steamboat. And they will enjoy a power advantage.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Here we have the Myth from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. And they'll be facing Steamboat from Mexico. They won by TKO in their last fight.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the current National Lightweight Champion, The Myth. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the white trunks with red trim, Steamboat.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. They better start respecting each other's punching power. It's all offense all the time. They're both trying for a knockout. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. We were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. They're in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Whoa, and down goes Steamboat. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Here we go. It's round 2. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She scores with the straight left. Good counter shot by her. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Holding nothing back here in the round. And down goes the myth. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Will the referee step in? And Steamboat goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two,
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. There's the bell for round 4. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Swing and a miss with that left hook. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And that's a knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.